Howdy, Tenno. Today we are going to be talking about 10 tips for beginners. And when I mean beginners, I mean your first time logging in beginner. So if you have played more than like a week or two, you probably already know all of this. I'm going to try to simplify every single thing because I know most people don't understand half of what Warframe is. Even I still don't. A little disclaimer, these 10 tips are not in any sort of order, nor would I label them the best. These are just 10 ones that I thought of off the top of my head. I've been helping people recently. We have a whole group on Discord that help each other. These are the things that we've been helping them with. So I figured I would make a little video, share it to everybody else. If you want to, you can join the Discord, it'll be in the description. It's a very small group, but we're growing, and there's a lot of people always playing, sitting in voice chat, just waiting to hang out and play. Again, since this is going to be the most simple version of this, if you have any questions, feel free to comment. If you want me to make a video explaining something further, let me know. But let's get on to number one. Number one, I may have kind of lied when I said there wasn't an order, only for number one. And number one will be do your quests. Do any quest that is available that you are able to do, whether it's an optional or a main quest. You want to try to complete every single one of them. If you don't know where your quests are, in your orbiter, when you're at your navigation, at the very front of the ship, turn around to your left and walk back to the left desk. This will be your codex. I'm not going to explain everything this is, but it has a lot of information. From here, as you can see, main quest, Warframe quest, and side quests. Warframe quests are pretty obvious. You're most likely going to get a piece to a Warframe, or maybe a whole Warframe. Side quests, not as important, but they can still give you really good items, and they teach you. The whole point of any of these quests is basically a tutorial and to teach you the lore. You really want to focus on the main quest and the Warframe quest if you want extra Warframes. No matter if it's a side quest, a Warframe quest, or a main quest, if you are able to do it, do all of these as fast as possible. The reason is you will not be able to go farther into the game if you don't complete certain quests. You will basically be gated. You unlock certain new areas, new weapons, a lot of new things you wouldn't even know was in the game until you do the quest. And just by doing the quest, trust me, you get a ton of good items. Plus, it basically teaches you pretty much the basics of the game. So again, your biggest thing is completing any quest that you possibly can. Go to your codex, look for any quest, click on it, see if you can complete it. If you can, I would do that as soon as possible. The more quests you get completed, the faster, the less you have to worry about later, the more you know about the game, and the more you have access to. I'm not going to speak too much more on the quest because I don't want to give any spoilers or anything like that, but trust me, you want to do them. Okay, moving on to number two. This one can be very complicated in terms, but I'm gonna put this as simple as I can. If you don't already know, there is something called syndicates. There is 6 different syndicates in this game that you can pledge to. I guess you can think of them as like 6 different gangs or 6 different frats, whichever way you want to think about it. If you want to know where they are, go to your navigation again in your orbiter. Directly to your left, you'll see this, syndicates. Here are all 6 of them. As you can see, most of them hate me, which I'm used to it. It's okay. Either way, there is a way that you can be positive with multiple. Instead of just 2, there is a way you can go all the way up to 4. I'm not here to teach you all that. That's too confusing right now. All you want to do, if you haven't already, is click on any one of these, whichever one you prefer. What you could do, go to the offerings of every one of them and look through these. Whichever one stands out the most, that is the one I would pledge to. And all you have to do is click on whichever one you want. Say you want Red Veil. For me, it looks a little different because I have already pledged. For me, it shows change pledge. You want to choose any one of these. And again, think of it kind of like a clique, a gang. The longer that you work with these people, the longer you're partnered with these people, the more they respect you. Basically, the higher you level up, the more better items you can get. As simple as that. You want to be pledged with one of these at all times. And again, the reason why is there are so many mods, weapons, components, you name it, in here. As you can see, there are plenty of items in here that you're gonna eventually want, or maybe somebody else might want it so you can sell it for platinum. A little heads up for the future. Again, you want to pledge to a syndicate. It doesn't matter which one, you choose which one you want. It's all personal preference, but pledge to a syndicate as soon as you can. If you haven't already, go ahead and do it. The way that you level these guys up, all you have to do is just run missions. That's it. You will have a daily standing, as you can see down here. By running missions, completing objectives, killing enemies, you will rank up these syndicates, and yes, you will have to level them up, which will take resources, but you will get there. We're not here to talk about that right now. Just pledge. That's all I gotta say. Let's move on because there's not much else to talk about. If you want a more in-depth video to syndicates, I would say just search YouTube because there's already some really good ones out there. I'm not gonna try to make one because there's people out there that's made ones better than I can. All right, we're going on to number 3. I'm so sorry if this video is taking forever. I ramble a lot. I can't help it. Number 3, join a clan. As soon as you can, join a clan. Make sure the clan is leveled up. The reason is, by joining a clan, you have access to a lot of items and a trade post and other stuff. Finding a clan is possibly the easiest thing you can do in the game. All you have to do is go to the chat, go to recruiting, and all you have to do is ask if any clan is willing to invite you. You will most likely get multiple invites in the matter of seconds. Or you can come join ours. We don't mind. So once you're in a clan, you will then have access to the clan dojo. You will have to craft the key in the foundry. Once you craft the key, all you have to do is go to communication, go to clan, and enter dojo. By the way, guys, do not judge me for the clan. We have not decorated it. It is a new clan. But either way, you will have access to a trade post, which is one of the most important things, to be fair, but it's not the most. Look at all these items that you have access to. That is basically free. I mean, yes, it costs credits. Like, for instance, this costs 15,000 credits. If you are just starting out, 15,000 sounds like a lot. As you can tell from mine, 29 million, 15,000 is a penny. As long as you play the game, you will accumulate plenty of credits. I do not credit farm, I just play, and I've never had to worry about it. So again, join a clan, preferably one that has all the research like this already completed. I mean, why would you not want to get 5 Warframes for just credits? You don't have to grind. All you have to do is join a clan, go to the dojo, and you can literally just buy 5 Warframes, start crafting them once you have the materials, along with bundles of weapons and other things that you'll learn about later. So join a clan as fast as you can. Some people don't want to join a clan because they don't want to be active and talking. They're worried about getting kicked, or they don't want to join and feel like they're mooching. Nobody cares if you join and buy everything out of there and then leave. Nobody cares. You can do it in mine. Join mine, enjoy yourself, take the free stuff. Okay, number 4. When you start out, you will start out with 50 platinum. It's your starter platinum. There's not much you can do with it, but you want to use it wisely. The best options that you can go with to spend your 50 platinum is Warframe slots, which are 20 each, or weapon slots, which are 12 each. But the weapon slots do give you 2 for 12 because there are so many more weapons than Warframes. So the best options for spending your first 50 platinum would be to buy 2 Warframe slots, which would leave you with only 10 platinum left, which means you would be 2 platinum short of getting any weapons. So of course, this is personal preference. The option I think is the best is getting 1 Warframe slot and 2 weapon slots, which is technically 4 weapon slots. The other option would be to get 4 weapon slots, which again, every weapon slot that you buy is technically 2, so you would have 8 weapons. But then you would have no Warframes other than your starter. So in my opinion, I would choose at least one Warframe and the 2 weapon slots, but it is completely up to you. Again, starter platinum, only buy Warframe slots and weapon slots. It's as simple as that. Alright, number 5. This one is gonna be straightforward to the point, no pun intended. When you see all the blue flashing nodes, a lot of people will tell you to complete all of them. You don't have to at the very beginning. What I would recommend is try to get to each junction. And as you can see, this is a junction. The Venus junction up here, Mars junction. For instance, if you're right here at Mantle, you want to complete Mantle, then you want to go straight to this one, and then boom, you can complete the junction. The reason why I say you want to make a beeline to both junctions and just try to get to as many junctions and complete as many as you can is because if you hover over this, you will see that it gives you a lot of incredibly good items. Even at Legendary 4 right now, I wish that they would make some type of new junction thing, because I miss having really good rewards for basically learning things about the game, because that's another thing that these are. They're little mini quests, but they're also, again, a little mini tutorial. And then for completing that mini tutorial, you get a ton of items, weapons, and then a companion. This one even gives you new quests and items you've never had before, credits, and the quests on these you definitely want to be able to unlock. So don't try to focus on completing every single mission on every single planet. I would consider learning every mission type, but I would not bother to go and do every mission at the very beginning. Try to go for your junctions. Trust me, the junctions are extremely easy to complete. I don't want to spoil what it is, but once you do it, you're gonna laugh because it's so simple and the items you get are so amazing. And this is leading on to number 6. Number 6 will be one of the most important ones out of all of this. And it's mostly a quality of life, but it's also gonna save you in the long run. You want a companion of any sort whatsoever. And as you can see right here by the Venus junction, you get the Taxon blueprint, which will be your first companion, your first sentinel. Here is going to be your Taxon. There is nothing special about this. It's not going to take down a bunch of bosses. It's not going to do none of that. The reason why you want a companion is mainly because of one mod, and there's another one that'll just make the game a little more easier. The main mod that you want is Vacuum, or if you're using a Kubro or a Kavat, you want Fetch. As you can see by what it says, 13.5 meters, companion gather link. It detects and collects items including mods. So basically, you got a magnet around you that pulls items in, so you don't have to walk right over them. You can just hover around them and they just fly into your inventory. It makes the game so much better. Another reason why you could want this, other than just for it to help you in missions, because yes, it can. It does have a weapon, it can help you. But one of the other bigger reasons is Animal Instinct. You don't have to have the Prime one. Animal Instinct lets you be able to see the items that are on the map. That right there, game changer. Vacuum, Animal Instinct, you can see the items on the map and you vacuum the items in. Makes the game a million times more fun and easy because you don't have to worry about stepping directly on an item like a landmine. You don't have to do that anymore. You can fly over a bunch of items and they all just fly into you. Okay, that sounded weird. We're moving on. You get the point. Get your companion, put that mod on, enjoy the game a lot more. Number 7 is going to be super simple. All I want to say is do not hesitate to ask questions. There is no dumb question in Warframe. They say there's no dumb questions in real life, and there are. We know that, but in Warframe, there really are no dumb questions. This game is so technical, you will always learn something. I am Legendary 4. I've been playing the game for over 1,000 hours. I learn something new from people that's only been on the game for maybe 40 hours on a daily. Don't hesitate to ask questions. You can ask in the chat. If you're in a clan, don't hesitate to ask. I'm sure people are willing to help. You can also go to the Q&A section, which you can ask any question, and they even have an auto robot that answers most of them for you. And if you're still having trouble understanding something, Warframe has arguably the best Wikipedia out of any game. Just go to Google and type in Warframe Wikipedia, and it literally has every single thing about everything in the game. I don't know how they created it. It is the largest Wikipedia I've ever seen for any game ever. Get used to using that. Another thing you can do is just go to Google, type in Warframe, and whatever question that you have, and I guarantee you that Wikipedia already has the answer. So always check Wikipedia. If your question doesn't get answered, check the Wikipedia. You're gonna get the answer. If you're looking for certain builds or certain ways to farm items, I would probably search YouTube. There's a lot of good YouTube videos out there for Warframe. Okay, enough on that. Oh wait, here we go. We got a perfect example. Somebody in the Q&A section asked, when is Baru coming? If you don't know who that is, you'll learn. I'm not gonna teach you that right now, but someone asked and the Autobot responded and told them. So sometimes you don't have to wait at all. It's an instant response. So again, don't hesitate to ask questions. Okay, we're getting close to the end. Number 8. This is going to be a short and simple one because there's not really much to talk about other than set yourself some short and long-term goals. The reason is this game is extremely grindy and long, more like never ending. So if you don't set yourself goals, you might burn yourself out and not really want to play the game anymore. You will actually get really bored most likely. I have had so many friends quit the game. I mean, I have people on my friends list that have not been on for 1,200 days. I refuse to delete them. One of the biggest things about playing Warframe is getting burnt out. That is one of the reasons why most people quit. They get burnt. They grind so much. They get bored of doing the same thing. They don't know what else to do. They quit. Burnt. You have to have goals, whether they're really small, short, or extremely long and hard. Okay, that sounded weird. You get my point. You need some type of structure and goals, get you motivated and make you feel good once you accomplish it. Okay, enough with that after that one statement. We're moving on to number 9. And this one is going to be extremely short because I'm not teaching you how to do this right now. I'm just going to say, learn the basics of modding. And that, for instance, is what you see right here. Okay, this isn't basic, but try to learn what the mods do, at least the simple ones. You don't have to learn all the math behind everything because I don't even know any of that. Kind of just get an understanding of what each mod does, what maybe the weapons need. That way you can keep pushing forward and you grow stronger. If you never learn about these mods, you won't go far, trust me. And yes, it's very complicated. I will admit it, very complicated. But there are websites like Warframe. If you go to Google and type in Warframe, all these links that I've talked about will be in my description, by the way. They have builds already up on Warframe that you can just copy and paste basically. And a lot of them are really good. And there's also a lot of really good YouTubers that post a lot of build videos. So even if you don't really understand modding that much, or if you're like me and you just really don't understand the nitty-gritty math of it, you can kind of take a build from somebody else and then change it how you want it to be. That is how I've always done it. Again, learn the basics, and I mean the very basics of modding. Okay, if you're still watching, I want to thank you. And number 10, it's as simple as this. Enjoy the game. Play the game how you want to play it. If you want to run the same mission for 10 hours straight, do that. If you want to grind for a Warframe, do that. If you want to go fishing, go mining, do that. Do whatever you truly want to do. Do not rush anything. Do not worry about your mastery rank. It will come. Don't worry about credits. Don't worry about platinum. Set your goals to make your platinum and your credits and everything, and it will come while you're having fun. And again, why does everything sound bad? You get my point though. This is again for you not to get burnt out of the game. If you're not having fun and you're just grinding for either mastery rank or whatever you're trying to do, you will get burnt. There's no doubt about it. You will get burnt. The game is a game which is meant for fun. If all you're doing all day long is sitting in a clan dojo, copy and pasting in the trade chat to sell Warframes, that's a job. I'm just saying, don't let anybody persuade you to play the game in any way. Play the game how you want to play it and have a blast. Meet some people, play alone. It doesn't matter. Warframe is a great game, and I hope you guys that are watching enjoy it and stay. Okay, I think I've rambled enough. I wanted this video to be less than 10 minutes. I'll be honest right now. We're going on 50 minutes recording, so I'm gonna try my best. I'm so sorry. All right, if you're still here with me, again, thank you so much. The Warframe community is absolutely a beautiful thing. I never expected to make a video on Warframe. I also took a long break of doing them, but I am back. I'm coming back and I'm gonna do a lot of them, along with streaming every single night. Either way, if you enjoyed, please leave a like. If you have any suggestions, any ideas for any other videos, any questions, please leave a comment. I read and try to respond to every single one of them. It's my favorite part of it. If I'm incorrect about anything, correct me. If you're not new and you want to add more tips, please add them below. I only did 10 very small ones, but if there's others that you want to add, please do. Also, if you want to, you can subscribe. You don't have to. It's only polite. But alright, you guys have a great one. I'll see you in the next video. I'm out.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want.